A Million a Minute by Hilary Davis. This book is read by Wanda McCaddon. Acknowledgements. First and foremost, my thanks go to Nicholas Brealey for publishing the original UK edition of A Million a Minute, as well as to Sally Lansdell for her editing endeavours. My deep appreciation goes to David Conti at HarperCollins, who provided the impetus to bring the book to the US, and whose enthusiasm, encouragement and fresh outlook greatly added to the newly written version. My attempts to find literature on the topic were supported by the following. In New York, Meg Ventrudo at the Museum of American Financial History, Alison Ramlal at the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, the New York Public Library, the Columbia University Library. In London, the City Business Library, the United Oxford and Cambridge Club Library, and the Cambridge University Library. I'm especially indebted to a loyal group of friends who unselfishly offered their support, hospitality and comments. Blandine Beaulieu, Anne Tilney Brune, David Conway, Marion Catrone, Anne Davis, Craig Davis, Ben Eaton, Courtney Herfela, Grove Herfela, Charles Hollander, Heather Pilley, George Scheinberg and Susan Wood. The following professionals in the business provided insight, interviews and contacts. I wish especially to express my gratitude to Joe Stein at Wasserstein Perella. Thanks also go to Chris Anderson at Anderson Weinroth, Monsieur Bellegarde at the Paris Bourse, Franck Bergiot at Cholet Dupont, Michael Bloomberg at Bloomberg Financial, Jeff Chandor at Merrill Lynch, Lou Eisenberg at Granite Capital, Harlan Flint at Instinet, Gary Goldstein at the Whitney Group, Patty Harris at Bloomberg Financial, John Hyman at Merrill Lynch, Malcolm Herring at Baring Asset Management, Marcus Hooper at Sun Life, Carolyn Jackson, Nahama Jakobowitz at the New York Mercantile Exchange, Peter Jenkins at Scudder Stevens & Clark, William Johnston at the New York Stock Exchange, Louise Jones at Cassidy Jones & Company, Edith Keeley at D.E. Shaw, Chris Keith at Global Trade, Ray Killian at Investment Technology Group, Andy Klein at Witt Capital, Gary Lepayeva at the New York Mercantile Exchange, Alan Line at Foreign and Colonial, Herb Lyman at A.G. Edwards, Leo Melamed at the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, Robert Newshin at C&M Arts, Phil Nathan at Charles Stanley, Sir Paul Newell at Lehman Brothers, Matthew Newton at Scudder Stevens & Clark, Susan O'Lilla at the Ford Foundation, Frank Palamieri at Jefferies, Gail Pankey at Gail Pankey & Co., Ralph Raffaniello at the American Stock Exchange, Peggy...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?